You want?
Perfect. Yeah, because I think they're gonna need some time getting this old game set up.
Oh, look how cute!
Wow,
Oh,
the red panda.
so cute.
I haven't seen that. It's Pixar, right? With the angry red panda girl.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, like she transforms into one or something. It's like a
Yeah.
furry thing.
When she gets mad, she transforms. I think is the thing. I want it turning red. Yeah, I want to see it. Haven't seen it. Haven't been to a movie theater in 4 years or whatever. But yeah, that's got me. That's what I think of when I think of red pandas. But I suppose there's a player attached to this cute display picture. Xelo has been in a lot of mystery tournaments. This is their 10th time out. 42% win rate is decent.
Yeah,
Not up against a very
I
similar
don't
win
have
rate,
much
actually.
to say about Xelo. I don't know, they're really kind of quiet in the server.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like expecting to see a number much lower than 10
Yeah.
for the number of mystery tournaments they've entered. Just because of, I don't know, you're allowed to compete and not hang out all the time on the Discord. So we're always happy to have everyone here in Mystery Tournament. We're also happy to have TheWhitley, who has also been around for a long time at this point. This is their 8th Mystery Tournament, been here for almost half of them, and has won almost half their matches, is just one off from having that perfect 50-50.
This is winners too, but I don't think we've seen them play yet. Nope. I'm really good at this. Like I said earlier, it's mostly the avatars. I don't know, like, I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I would remember this.
Yeah. Well, look, no one's going to have the perfect 100. That goes away pretty quick.
Yeah, you gotta win your first MT once, and also not drop into loser.
Yep. Which, I think Andy did that once. At least.
The first one he entered... Oh, you mean like separately?
Yeah, not his first one. His first one he got third. No one's won their first one, I think, except for the very, very first one. Third, yeah. Much worse than second on your first time out.
Imagine getting...
And then getting second, and then first.
Yeah, okay, that would be a lot better than what I'm
pretty good.
Thinking of.
A best placement of 31st in Mystery Tournament 15. That's a really good showing from TheWhitley. And that's more recent, right? The best showing from Xelo was MT7.
That's a good point, yeah.
Has maybe grown as a player.
What do you mean? Xelo has shrunk.
Yeah, TheWhitley grown.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you ever get worse, really.
Like, I guess you can, like, grow out of it, like how esports players usually are, like, between...
Yeah, I think there is something to be said for, like, losing drive, motivation. You just don't care as much.
Oh, you think it's that?
Try as hard.
I thought it was more like reaction times and stuff.
That is for some games, yeah, absolutely. Fighting games and, you know, Counter-Strike, that kind of thing. We still see people like Daigo, like, making top 8, though.
Mm-hmm.
He's pushing, I think he's north of 40 at this point.
And we had Jonas Neubauer. Relatively old, still winning BTWC.
Yeah. Get the creepy music coming in.
I don't like it. Too creepy.
Oh, this is a grim fact posted by FFAO. I remember watching this race in MT15 because Adam got eliminated in this.
my god, this pace bin is long. And it's on a system that you usually don't see very complicated games on.
Yeah, that's true. This is a DOS game they're playing. Controls, and then there's more than like 4 lines of text under controls, which is already like, what? Move, climb, activate switch teleporter, jump or fly, use phase shifter, suicide, speed up gameplay, slow down gameplay.
Oh.
Is that fair game?
Press the speed up button.
I would like to go faster, please.
Yeah.
Increase extra lives, skip stage, intro warp, switch status bar, and then Q is quit to title screen. Don't do this.
One time I submitted WarioWare for the GPA, but I had like an emulator set up so that the fast forward would put it to 500%, and I basically allowed free usage of it. It was fun,
Yeah.
but I could also say it was rejected.
Yeah, I mean, I've been kicking around the idea of the race where all emulator tools that are fair game. Do what you want. Go fast, save state as much as you want. I don't know how compelling it is. Spooky music has gotten a little less spooky.
Good. I'm not good with spooky games. Like I don't derive enjoyment from getting scared.
Right. Yeah, I never have a good time playing horror games. But I've had time to think about like why exactly it is, and it's like you need to put yourself in the game, right? You need to immerse yourself in the game in order to actually get scared. And I can just choose not to do that. And so that's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to be scared. I don't want to let myself be scared. So I prevent myself from ever getting scared. And then it's just kind of a like boring, frustrating experience most of the time.
I did enjoy Half-Life Alyx. That game.
Is that the VR one?
Yes.
I've seen a little bit of
I'm
it.
guessing you haven't played it if you're asking that.
Yeah, no, I don't have a VR.
It's
setup.
got heavy horror elements for some reason, and loved every minute of it. I don't know, like
Even in VR.
I don't know, maybe VR made it especially interesting. I don't know. Like it's very spooky.
Yeah, I just mean VR makes everything a lot scarier.
All right. Yeah, we have a game. Check it out. It's Jetpack for DOS, and not
So
for
this was,
Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, Donkey Kong 64 makes you play Rare's Jetpack with a just JETPAC. And you have to play it a lot in order to get a coin to 100% the game. So the Whitley, I think it was like, I think I've played this a lot, but only because of Donkey Kong 64. So we had to investigate it. It's a different game. It's not this game. So this is the game they're playing. Look at all this crap. There's a teleporter. This comes from this era of platformers, this like Commodore 64 DOS era, where like your character only jumps one tile. You fall straight down. There's a lot of them you'll just die if you fall more than a couple squares.
Didn't we have a game kind of like this? Something about a robot having to recharge or something? In last end?
Oh. There was one when you walk around and collect all the dots on the ground?
Yeah. Like the ground itself was dots.
Yeah.
Was in the ground.
Yeah, that's absolutely this sort of game. This one's got more mechanics, though. That one was pretty bare bones. I think that one was Commodore 64.
Oh my god, look at this rocket on the Whitley. Going all over the place.
I would be studying this screen, being
Yeah.
like, what determines how rockets move?
Turns right if it comes to a... Oh.
It's like, is it rotating? Is it like making left turns? No.
Right turns. It just makes
Shouldn't
right
it-
turns.
When it hits the top left corner, shouldn't it do 2 right turns and go back to the right?
Well, I mean, if both are open, it goes right. Otherwise, it goes to the open.
Okay.
I feel like we're not gonna have music.
I think if we do have music, we're gonna wish we didn't.
But as an editor, it's kind of like a DOS classic, right? That the game comes with an editor.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the time the tools the dev use to make the game, you can just kind of slap in there pretty easily.
That's what I did with my game.
Yeah.
It just has the editor. I mean, like I made it a bit like nice on purpose because I knew I wanted to include it.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's there because I needed one as well.
Right. And you can tell, like, just look at the level. You can tell, like, they've clearly just, like, dropped tiles in wherever they go. All right, we're off. You can jump 1 square. Well, let me actually read all the text in the paste bins.
Oh,
You
really?
need
We're
fuel
gonna
to
be here
fly
for a
with
while.
the jetpack. You refill with the big metal canisters. A double canister refills completely. You can temporarily pass through blocks with the phase shifter.
Phase shift.
Fires in the direction you hold. It can affect blocks directly adjacent to you. Only certain kind of blocks can be phased. Brick walls can, stone cannot.
Music is so fitting.
Different kinds of walls phase at different speeds.
This robot is chasing you.
This is Rainwave we have, right?
Yeah, that's not the game, but
Okay.
it's very fitting.
I'm like, this is Batman for the NES, so something that's not
Oh, which one? The good one or the bad one?
a good one. Certain features and levels can be interacted with. Teleporter pads are represented by a colored line on the ground. Forced fields can be... It's just like, here's stuff in the game. Force fields can be switched on and off via switches. Look for a colored round blob, either floating in the air or sitting on the ground. Ones on the ground are floor switches and are activated by walking over them. Ones in the air are activated by pressing down. Why do you need 2 different types of switches?
Who cares? So what are we
There are
collecting? It looks
refuel
like we're
areas.
collecting jelly.
Yeah, I haven't even got to, like, here's how you beat the game.
I mean, we collect all the jelly, which makes the door appear, I think.
Standing there will gradually refill your fuel in the pulsing squares. There's a similar looking thing in one level that will drain your fuel instead. Okay, they've been instructed not to use the speed up or slow down ability. Game overs are super harsh, so hopefully they've jacked up their lives to 99, which Xelo has and TheWhitley hasn't.
Oh. Ooh.
So let's hope TheWhitley does not die before they remember that that's a thing they can do.
Yeah, like not paying attention and then just happens. You can react.
Basement even says, look, you really don't want to accidentally do this, so
Oh,
you
no.
should just do it right on the first level and go up to 99.
Oh no.
So this stuff chases you. We hit the end here where you get a canister that lets you fly, but that's not gonna... Oh, there's a secret passage, but the water gets you inside? Is the Willy okay? Oh, God. The Whitley goes in, and the water goes in, and then the water comes out, and the Whitley does not.
Huh? Oh, there we are.
There's a lot of these things. All right, so 1 stage lead for the Whitley, but a 96 life lead for Xelo.
I can see it happening. I'm just like dreading.
Oh, the water is going all over the place, so Whitley's got to go pretty far to avoid it. Hits a teleporter. The water's still coming through the teleporter.
Well, the water is just moving pretty stupidly. It's just going down. You just have to stay above it.
Stupid water going down.
Well,
Doesn't know anything. It's just water. You're right, though. It is completely predictable. It's almost like Spelunky. Like,
Oh my God!
The purple teleporter just erupts with a flow of water and just
the
crushes the
scream.
Whitley.
the scream and like his legs got like crushed, like he was run over by a truck.
God, we were just talking about how we don't like horror games.
The Whitley's on 1 life. This is bad.
This is bad.
Like
I'm sure it's just gonna go title screen immediately. Like, thanks for playing.
Like the question. So we don't know, and Whitley doesn't know if Zero is alive. So Whitley has forgotten at this point to check up the lives, as you
Yes.
called it. And I like, oh, wait. Ooh. There's like a secret passage there that Whitley was going through, and I was scared he was gonna land in the water.
At 21:28 in race chat, the Whitley said, "So how hard do we go in on extra lives to start?" Persagax immediately follows up with, "Paste says 99." Whitley says, "I'm good with going all the way, but I just wasn't sure if it's weirdly slow or something, lol." I
Well,
can tell you what will be very slow is if you game over.
oh, the purple thing is. Oh my god! Ah! Ugh.
It's past it just in time and in the door. I think it's all moot if there's a game over, though.
Whitley
Earned 1
got a
life.
free life. Woo!
Xelo's just watching the water for now.
I mean, it's pretty nice to watch. The way it moves.
I mean, I agree, but also you are in a race.
Maybe it gives him the strength to go fast.
Is this like a jolly intro or something?
Everyone likes water.
It gives you the
Percent.
strength to go fast.
Very
Oh,
new.
Xelo goes up with the jetpack, has enough fuel to get to the top.
I mean, the Whitley is doing well here, and maybe these extra lives from beating the stage or got him an extra life, getting 1,000 points. I don't know. What are we doing? But the
That's
phaser?
phasing the wall, I think, but it takes
Oh, no!
a long time.
Oh my god! The scream!
It's so scary. That's
he
one
do- he
more
do-
life left on the counter.
He doesn't put in more credits. Like,
Pastebin said the brick wall is one that you can phase through, I'm pretty sure.
what do you face?
Brick walls can be phased.
Phase up.
Different kinds of walls phase at different speeds. So,
Oh, my
God.
god! Alright,
Is
Zero?
that it?
Okay, Zero.
Zero.
Oh, he's going again.
He's forgotten.
But at the same time, Xelo is not doing so hot either. Has already lost 6 lives. And has died on this level a bunch, so maybe this death is early enough, like this game over, that may or may not be coming.
Yeah, this is you're making a good point because there are so many situations where a hard game over that your opponent doesn't have is the end of your race. But the Whitley is clearly playing much better, and this mistake has happened early on. I think it would not be over if Whitley were to game over right now. If Whitley were to miraculously survive and play 2 more stages with the extra lives that they've happened to earn or whatever, and then game overed, maybe it starts to get out of control.
Yeah, so give Whitley your power to die fast. Maybe, or maybe just power to recognize that, oh, I've got 0 lives.
Yeah, it could it could happen at any moment, right?
Wait, the mouse
Maybe
moved?
your eyes get drawn
Mouse
to the
moved?
score counter.
Ah, no. No! Gets exploded
That's
by
it.
the lightning! Game over, player 1!
Game over.
Got a high score, hell yeah, but no.
Enter in your high score and back to the start.
Wait, who's got 20 points? Is that the developer high score?
I don't know. Xelo gets rained on by this horrible stream of water.
Oh, here comes the lives. Oh, they're so
Here
fast.
comes the lives. It was so easy.
Oh, you gotta feel so bad right now. Like, he doesn't have to, but he doesn't know.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty confident the Whitley's going to catch up pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, same. Like, that's why I mean he doesn't have to feel bad, or at least that bad. But man, it gotta suck.
Yeah, we're 8 minutes into this race. Right? And it's not going to take you 8 minutes to do the stuff that you've already done because you know how to do it. But it feels like you've just wasted 8 minutes.
Well, yeah, and 8 minutes is a lot in a, like, 30 to 40-minute race. And I mean, it's only 11 levels that we're doing, 0 to 10. Whitley
Yeah.
was on, like, 5 or something. He was halfway through the goal.
Yeah, it's kind of unthinkable to even be like, it's still a close race.
Yeah.
But Xelo's just having so much trouble with this water.
Oh wait, he, like, separated one of the water. Bad. How did this happen?
That's probably bad. That doubles the amount of things you need to be thinking about at any given time.
What was that noise?
Did I just hear a death? It didn't.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone dead.
Yeah, I looked over, but... Whitley's still alive? Oh, no! The one water gets Xelo!
Oh my gosh. Level 2 door open for the Whitley.
On the same
It's
level.
on the same level.
It's basically almost ahead now, again.
Yeah. What do you think the green stuff does on the right?
Oh, the...
No flying?
Like vines or something?
Yeah,
Maybe it's just visual? That's what I thought.
could be.
Like those columns don't do anything.
Needs to be careful you don't pop out too soon.
Yeah. What's with the...
Brown, brown, brown.
This game just likes me.
All noises, no music.
We could think...
Xelo, you gotta make up your mind. The water's coming. Look out!
Ah! Good thing we have this night streaming music.
The Whitley! Oh my god, the water is faster than you. Oh no.
Speaking of horror, unrelated, but do you know Hugo? Like a weird game that they played on television?
Television.
Oh, you don't know?
Hugo?
It's not a thing? Yeah, Hugo. It's like a little imp guy, I don't know.
No, I think this is a regional thing.
Yeah, so you would call the studio and they would pick someone, and then using the buttons on the phone, they would play the game on television.
What?
I know, it's crazy. I don't even want to think about what the input lag on that was. But anyway, they had one game where it was a maze, and at some point the water would start to rise. And even just watching it, like obviously I wasn't playing, I'm not gonna call them. It's so terrifying. I hate getting chased by water, the maze.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see there's like a primal sort of fear associated with it, totally.
It's like
Oh, the Whitley
claustrophobia.
smartly recognizes the yellow teleporter is about to be flooded.
Like a mix of claustrophobia and thalassophobia.
I'm gonna assume that's the fear of water.
Me too.
Xelo's opened the door, and the Whitley is very close.
Yeah. Has to look out for this purple pad, but it's just fast enough.
Xelo is taking it very carefully. Doesn't want to teleport. Okay. God, the Metroid music is ramping up the tension, but both
Yeah.
players out of this difficult level.
Both players... Oh wait, no. It looks like they're both on the same life counter. But actually they're reversed and the 8 and the 9 just looks...
So the Whitley was doing really good compared to Xelo early on. Do you think all that time spent in that level, Xelo has like learned how to play the game better and the gap between them is not as big as it once was?
No.
The Whitley is pretty far along this level.
I don't know, I feel like if people struggle on the level, it's usually a bad sign. Even for levels after that.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's see.
Sometimes someone just like picks it up quicker, you know? But then it takes the other person longer, but they do get there. But I think you're right. The Whitley is already done with this level. Xelo's still not really reached the halfway point, because you got to go all the way back to the door after this.
Whitley died in the exact same way he died. Game over.
Yeah, that was 5 minutes ago. I would have forgotten that for sure.
Oh, that's a button.
There was a... Oh, that's the floating button.
Yeah, I was confused for a second too. I thought it was like a bomb or something.
So you get the pill capsule.
So you can face
double your
walls.
attack for 30 seconds.
We haven't seen any phasing.
Uh-huh, yeah. That seems like a hugely important mechanic, the ability to phase through walls, and no one's done it.
I mean, Whitley tried.
That's true. If you try and it doesn't seem to do anything, like, then why would you waste your time doing a thing that, well, barely avoiding the robot?
And also, like, none of the levels seem to require it. Oh wait, no. The Whitley, to get those ones in the bottom right, he'll have to face. Go on, phase up.
Yeah.
Oh, this robot is like chasing us. It's actually it's actually chasing us. We saw it go up and down earlier. Oh my god.
Oh, it took the teleporter. It found the shorter path.
Oh, it always takes the teleport.
Okay, but it will choose which side to come
Whitley
out
has to
of the
figure out
teleporter.
phasing really fast because this robot is gonna catch him.
It can't climb? How did he juke it? Are you serious? Oh, that was next level.
I mean, we did. Oh
The
my
lightning!
god, that's the spark. Wait, the spark turns around, makes it look like a slinky.
I see it. Yeah, compresses against
Yeah,
the
or
wall
maybe
for a
just a
little
spring. But that's boring. Oh, Whitley has trapped the robot. Now it cannot catch fire and set the whole building on fire.
bit. Here comes the phasing.
Wait, this is not phasing. This is
That's not
Minecraft.
phasing at all. That's destruction.
Oh,
They come back, I guess.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
do you phase the blocks in Load Runner?
I don't know what you do to the blocks in Load Runner.
Load Runner is a bad game.
Well, this little bouncy thing got out of the Whitley's way, so it's gonna follow behind it. Tried to shortcut it with the phase. In could have maybe phased out. I don't know. There's this thin stone wall.
I wouldn't have tried. Also, there's like, yeah, you're right. But I mean, the spinner was after him. What happens if you're out of fuel at the end there? Do you just lose? But this level looks
Maybe.
awful.
Good thing we've been watching the missiles, and they turn left.
But they turn around.
Yeah, well, they can't turn. They turn right 4 times, or twice, or whatever it is. They turn 360 degrees and walk away. Xelo has been on this level for a while. What is this flaming orange man that appeared and is gone now, and everyone's gonna think I'm crazy? For Xelo, it's gone. Well, so keep an eye out.
Wait, what happened?
Every now and then a flaming orange silhouette appears T-posing in the stage.
I saw that, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I think you can enter it and then something happened. Or at least that's like my instinct.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
I
a
would
level
think
walk.
Ooh, that would just throw a huge wrench in everything.
It's always funny when there's a level walk in the game we didn't know.
So you're...
Hmm?
Yeah, okay, you don't need to fly to get past these missiles that the Whitley is looking at. Oh, ducks in, just barely.
Oh my god.
So Xelo has figured out how to phase blocks. It's gotten inside. It's gonna need to phase out though. It was too slow. Where's the robot? Oh, he's in the left. That seems problematic.
I mean, he's gonna lure him over.
Yeah, but that's like a task you need to do. You can't just leave him there, right? And I don't think Xelo's
Oh,
like if I wouldn't be paying attention to that robot at all right now. It's only because I watched TheWhitley have a horrible time with it that I know it's going to be a problem.
hmm.
They split up. Oh, TheWhitley just barely gets past again.
What?
Oh, missed input. Walked off the ladder instead of continuing to climb. This is Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins. I always forget which one. It's the Genesis one. The music.
It's from Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah. God, you gotta go everywhere on these stages now. Huh?
Yeah, I hate it. So does.
It is a test of routing. Like, you have all the information on screen.
Oh, it doesn't have any fuel.
Not enough fuel.
Oh, or any fuel. We talked about this.
Wait, is there any fuel on the stage at all? I don't see any.
No, so it's one of those like load runner type levels where you gotta lure the enemies to good position.
Well, yeah, yes. What was that?
I think that was. Oh, ouch. We talked about this in Hello Kitty Flower Shop. Oh, it's kind of like an exercise in routing and like prioritizing maybe tougher areas first, because if you die, can't get over that. Not even. If you die, then like you don't want to redo the easy part. You do the hard parts.
You can phase through that wall, and it was good because the robot is now following behind Xelo, and the wall phases just in time to close the robot off.
Wait, the spinny thing is stuck too.
Okay, inside the wall.
Oh no, that's creepy.
Do you imagine you're like remodeling your house, and you take like a sledgehammer to your drywall, and then one of these things just busts out?
Don't have drywall here, but sure.
You just don't have drywall over there?
You have bricks.
Alright. Those you can phase through those bricks, you know. If you had a phase shifter. It takes a little bit though.
Yeah, like imagine though. Could rob so many banks. Why is this guy robbing Xelo? Could be robbing bands. Thanks.
Xelo's the only way to get this door open. What if it's a Xelo-based door at the bank? Maybe he's training. Maybe he's training to open the Xelo bank. So the Whitley have no fuel, and these robots are down there.
Yeah, gotta lure them like left, I guess.
Yeah, like you need to get that bottom right one, and your only way out is down the ladder to the left.
Oh yeah,
up
to the
ladder,
middle.
Like
that's so far.
That's a problem. And these robots are fast.
They're stupid. Look at this. You gotta go bottom left to lure them away.
And then as soon as you go right, they're like, beep, beep, we're on your ass.
Yeah, you gotta go bottom left to lure them away. Oh, I don't know. This is the. Oh!
It's gonna phase out.
Oh, what did you?
Brilliancy.
Oh, he's gonna rob all the Xelo banks.
No one can hold this guy.
Oh, that's so smart. I didn't even see that. I was so focused on this idea of luring the robots away.
Like the players, we also forgot about the phase shifting.
Yeah, true. Oh my god, what is it? Lecture wall. So these are in...
The fuel drainers? I think they drain.
In AM2R.
They either give or drain.
In another Metroid 2 remake, there's walls where you can't shoot. In the background is that... What? Oh, it's spikes! Anyway, those walls look like those walls in another Metroid 2.
I've played that recently, and I totally forget.
In the... Right, I don't know. Whatever it's called.
Xelo's been watching these missiles, being very careful on this stage.
What?
I think Xelo's gonna get this.
Oh, the Whitley just face down. Didn't know that
Yeah.
was a thing. Oh, these red walls are weaker.
They phase quicker. But they come back quicker too, I think.
It's like a trade-off, using your building material.
Yeah, I don't think I'm making that up. Look how long this one.
Yeah, no, you're right.
There's like some kind of variable that's like
Oh, no.
clock speed, and
The-
it uses it.
It charges your fuel.
Oh, okay. There was, yeah, the paceman said there was both, and I didn't know which. But I saw a little tick missing out of the Whitley's fuel bar at one point, but I guess they just left the zone and then used the fuel.
Have they used the speed the game up button? Are they allowed to use it?
No, but the paceman says don't use it.
Oh. Ah, okay. Ah.
So Xelo had like 4 or 5 Jellos left at the top and didn't quite get it. Whitley's running away with this one.
I got this bat. Bat is like annoying. Like one of those arcades. The time ran out and we're gonna kill you now. Enemies.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
it's
what
so...
the
Okay, the hitbox on it is a little generous at least.
Yeah. Or maybe it's one of those hitboxes that are just like misaligned, so it's gonna like as soon as it comes anywhere close to your head, you're
Yeah. Like if it's approaching you from below,
yeah.
it's very generous. But if it's above you, then its hitbox is way lower than it looks.
Did you see the video on Ninja Turtles for NES? Like the swimming section, how the hitboxes are just completely messed up in all kinds of ways.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty funny.
The guy who like will do all those like deep dives into the code.
Yeah. And then even fixes them. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Whitley's about to beat this. No fall damage, which
Uh-huh.
is good. Oh, this oh my god, it happened!
Oh! Had been just so adept at dealing with the bat, right? Like I'm not playing. I haven't seen a previous race of this, but I can just tell this bat is a real asshole.
Yeah.
Like the game's just not set up to deal with it. Like you don't have like a whip or whatever to just attack it, or like enemies this annoying are already annoying when you can just kill them, and you can't even kill it in this game.
Also, it's got like this menacing red glowing pixel.
Yeah.
Level is this, by the way? Like 8 or 9?
The water level that was such trouble was 3. The one after was 4. So Xelo is on 5, I think, and the Whitley is so at least on 7.
If it was really on 5, then Whitley
You
must
can
be
jump.
on 9 almost.
Yeah, the jump. You don't need fuel to jump. So Xelo just jumped over the rocket.
Oh, I don't know about this.
Oh, there's fuel.
That's good. Wait, the bat
It's
is...
using a...
Wait, the bat is affected by the... Oh, no.
Oh, the ladder?
I think so. Like, the bat was jerking around at the top of the level, even though Whitley was at the bottom.
Yeah.
See, no,
I'd
it's...
be willing to believe it.
Oh, wait.
Why is it so horrifying? Man, Xelo has been so close to beating the stage a number of times and is back at the start now.
It's so hard for me to tell which way his bat is going. Or which way it's trying to go and which way it's being forced to go.
Right.
Right, here we go.
Wait.
Is it even following you? I feel like it is, but sometimes it seems a bit disinterested.
I think it's forced to move on these diagonals. These really steep diagonals.
It's like a newbie chess player trying to position his knight in a way to capture a piece, but can't figure out how to move.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Ah! But see, like, the hitbox at the top is less generous than the one at the bottom.
Yeah.
Random
I don't
fuse
know if it's
spawn?
the bat's hitbox or your
Like, you're right.
hitbox.
The jetpack disappeared. Arctis is right.
Oh. That's kind of troubling.
Especially since that jetpack fuel is huge help in this level. Not having to deal with these stupid ladders.
If you were to get it early on, yeah. It did spawn in the bottom right, where it is a lot less useful.
It could get all the things, but that bat and the robots at the bottom, oh, I don't know about this. Can you jump
Yeah,
over the
full-
robots?
Full retreat.
Oh, you can climb up the down ladder. That's useful.
Yeah, but you won't be able to get it very far away
Ouch.
from the bat that way. And I think you can jump over the robot. I've seen Xelo jump over a missile. I would assume they're both one tile high, even if they don't quite look like they fill that space the same.
You think maybe baiting the bat away is the threat here? Like I was trying to do with the robot earlier, but then there would be just phasing around.
Yeah. I think
Oh.
either that, or you can see that there's not enough robots to completely take over the bottom. So if the robots give you an opening, you can run along the bottom.
Well, the bat is
and
kind of
do
far
a big,
away.
big loop around the bat.
Huh?
You see, I'd follow the robots along.
Oh,
the bottom.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah, yeah.
Here we go. Perfect.
Shouldn't we go to the left? Oh, this bat is as fast as we are.
Oh,
no.
This ladder, the down ladder. The
It's
bat's
probably
coming.
planning to go to the right. Oh, but the bat knows it. Bat is cutting him off.
Okay, just go. We're free.
I think this must have been 9 at least. Not have time to see. What the hell is this?
These phase and they don't come back.
And then like gotta go
What are
through the
yellow
top.
coins? Boing, boing. You get your score up. It's
Just
the
a
vault.
bonus.
He's finally made his way into the jelly vault.
Okay, we just trapped you now. Oh.
The air phase. You could go through those boxes, I guess, but whatever. Is that it?
Very bonusy. Level 10. Last level.
Okay. You start with fuel. What's going to be a problem? What is that weird blue thing in that small room? I guess it's all treasure in there. Who cares?
It was on the last level as well. I think it's just kind of randomly moving about. But that noise
Even
was
more
not from
fuel?
the music. What the hell?
Yellow teleporter is good, as long as you don't, die to the spring that comes out of it, I guess.
Wait,
Oh,
there's like
there's
3.
two yellow Three.
I mean, like there's 2 different destinations.
Yeah, it becomes immediately unclear. That level's beaten, by the way. Xelo finally conquered level 5.
Nice. Good eyes.
If you show me 2 teleporters or 2 colored teleporters, like 2 sets of 2 colored teleporters, that's fine. My brain understands. You put 3 in, and suddenly there's like too many possibilities. Is one an entrance and the other 2 exits, or do they go in a cycle? Is it random which one you come out of? Right, like.
Yeah, I hate it.
And it's not an easy thing to like experiment with because each one might teleport you around the level.
Look how fast TheWhitley is. Just these 3, the door's
The
gonna
door-
open and it's free.
It's like just avoid the water. It's
Okay.
gonna be safe.
Okay. Oh, there's a wall in the way. But it's one of the fast
Oh.
walls, but sure, why not?
That's gonna be it. 3202
oh, no.
coming back from a full game over, halfway through the goal.
Can't, we did call it. We called everything. We're kind of smart. We called the game over, we called the
Yeah, well,
comeback.
We forgot phasing was a thing.
Okay, yeah,
for
we
a
were
little
not
bit.
smart about that one.
Oh, look at this jump to escape the blocks, and then Xelo gets caught in the block, needs to phase the block away to get free. No. Okay, it was just
Which is
standing
kind of-
there. Okay.
Like, you can jump out of it.
The corner of the block is missing, so I thought like it didn't fully reform or something. See what I mean? Not perfect on commentary. What happens if you're inside the block? The enemy got frozen, right? Do you get frozen inside the block?
In Load Runner, you die.
Oh,
Oh, this is
almost
cool.
found out.
You can juke the robots like that. Pretty good.
There's still that one in the bottom left.
Oh man, so remember the jelly in the bottom right? You could face down from the ladder, get the jelly, and jump back up.
Oh, like you leave yourself a little staircase.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking with phasers.
Yeah, but only thanks to TheWhitley.
Oh, so the Whitley pressed the wrong button to add lives, apparently.
Perfect.
It's been a pretty grindy 30 minutes for Xelo, right? Has only seen 6 different levels in these 30 minutes, so was maybe not having a great time with it. We're joined by TheWhitley. Hello.
Can't believe I started that race by holding tab 2L or caps lock 2L.
Yeah, so there was some confusion over what the extra life button was.
Yeah. No, I'm a genius, and I just have in every game ever I hit caps lock instead of tab for some reason, just where my fingers go.
Oh.
It wasn't confused. It was just a straight up mistake, and I was like, oh no, how much did this just cost me? I just had to hope that he was also struggling.
Yeah, you were just much faster overall. Like we saw it coming. We were like, he didn't do the lives. I don't think he's gonna beat the whole game on this many lives. But we both thought you were doing so much better that it wasn't gonna matter. And then in the end, you still won by quite a lot. Your opponent was still on stage 6 at the end.
Oh wow, when was that one? Was that the ladders? No.
It was 2 robots and a lot of bricks and ladders.
The one where the robots get in a stupid loop, and to get that last one, you have to break the wall and jump out past them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great moment because we had forgotten about the phasing even so we were like, what, you got to bait the robots all the way over to the left. It's going to be a whole thing, and then you went down, and we were like, well, now he's dead, the fool. And you showed all of us you had the plan.
Yeah.
The phasing. So the thing that killed me with that is when I tried it like early on in one of the stages, and I'm like, oh, it didn't phase the bricks, and I thought it wouldn't take that long.
Mm-hmm.
And then later I'm like, no, I clearly has to be able to phase the bricks, not the stone. So I'm like, I'm holding it, and then when it finally phases, I'm like, oh. And then you get the boxes in like one of the later stages, and you're like, oh, they just instantly break.
Yeah, I don't know why the first 2 bricks they show you are the ones that take forever to go. You think there would be well, I don't know. It was the early days of game development.
Yeah, classic DOS games are nasty sometimes.
Have you played many old DOS platformers?
Yes and no. Like, I grew up playing just a weird collection of stuff. Like, I was born '86, so I had like that kind of like time where like my uncle had a computer, but we were like played Doom on it.
Right.
And so like the school would have like a couple DOS games that are just like the best and worst, like gizmos and gadgets and stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah, same. Like, I was born in '87, so we were weirdly fascinated with Alligator Blagger on the Commodore 64 at school. So this is ringing a lot of bells.
Yeah, you were also Ontario, right?
Yeah.
I'm London, so like.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's like you probably had a similar schooling system, even with the weird games that they're like, yeah, here, play these kids. You're like, who the hell decided this was for kids? I mean, it was fun, but it was very reminiscent of like old like DOS and arcade games.
Yeah.
Like you'd be holding like left or right, and then sometimes your movement would just like jolt, and other times you'd be like, I'm stuck on a pixel, and I don't know why I can't go to the right anymore.
Oh, I see.
Because that was like, I think one of the first couple levels, I was like, I can't get in a little cubby hole, and I'm like, I can't figure it out. And I had to be like half a pixel higher, but the jetpack plus right didn't move you higher. You had to stop moving at all and then like readjust.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm trying to get into those one tile high things with the jetpack. There was definitely, we saw that from both of you.
I noticed, yeah, like there's a couple weird moments, but it was fun. Like it was zippy. Like I didn't expect it to be as fast movement because sometimes DOS is either really slow or like chaotically fast.
Right.
I mean, it could have
Yeah,
been worse. It could have
there
been
was
DOS Mega Man.
there was the speed was fast enough that it seemed like you had to kind of work overtime to process everything happening in the level. Like there's some weird new enemy that's bouncing around in the top right corner, and like, do I need to care about what that is or what that's doing?
Yeah, the timing on a couple of those guys, and then like later when I got to those stupid bat things that you're trying to figure out how to get the AI to work with you. You're like, okay, if it'll come down, and then it bounces and just goes back up, and you're like, its hitbox is also weirdly large on like the right side, but not the left side. Like,
Yep. Yeah, we noticed the hitbox was weird. And we also were trying to we're like, does the ladder make it go up? Like, why is it doing what it's doing right now?
oh, the moving ladder. So I got magic jetpack fuel in that stage. I'm not sure if you saw. The guy phased in,
Yeah.
left me jetpack fuel. I was like, oh, this is it. I got it free now. And then I went past the ladder, and the ladder launched me like 10 feet too high type thing. I'm like, right into the enemy. I'm like, oh, I like it gave me it. Like it's here, have this freebie, and then I just flew into the enemy.
I don't know where that fuel came from.
I think there's like when you get down to the last few gems, a dude sometimes phases in and does
the orange
something.
guy thing?
Yeah, sometimes he phases in
Oh.
and does something, and other times he doesn't seem to do anything, and he's just like, whatever.
Say, hey, what's going on in here?
Yeah, like that. It seemed really random, but fuel spawned. Like it was everyone saw it. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, we saw it. We were even like, oh, did the testers know? Like, is it a little weird that there's a random fuel spawn that might be super helpful for one player and not for another? That's not great, but
Yeah. I mean, it was so late in the stage that I don't think it's a big deal. I'm sure later stages where like you're probably gonna run into stuff where it's just if you got it, it'd be like free escape instead of having to go back through a maze. That would be a big problem.
right.
But like I think the only stage it showed up in was the ladder one, and it was so late that you're basically should be going up the ladder anyways, and I screwed that up. So I don't think it would have been a big deal in this race, but I could see it if it went further, depending on its circumstance. That could be a huge, like, I mean, the stage where I had to break the wall to get past the robots. If you got it there, you just fly out. There's no puzzle.
Right. Yeah,
So-
no, I agree. I agree with your assessment. So you played really well out there. Congratulations. If I was more on top of things, I would have already known who your opponent was. Instead, I am stalling while I search your name in the bracket to try to find it. It's Estolia,
Estolia.
so look forward to
Oh,
that.
Esteel. Yeah. I remember looking at that bracket at one point.
And then if you win that match, you're on to face Okami of Games. So
Yeah, I mean, I have high hopes that I get a face Okami, but it's just anyone in any game could be the killer, so you never know sometimes. We've seen enough upsets.
that's true. You could be the next. We wish you the best of luck with that match, and thank you so much for playing and for coming to talk to us.
Yeah, thanks for sticking around and hosting the race tonight.
It was our pleasure. But sadly, this pleasure must end. We have no more matches for tonight. Again.
Oh, you could always sucker someone in, right? You there?
I mean, I wouldn't say no. You can definitely find us in 7 hours and 45 minutes, where we'll be showing Yuge versus Kirua.
I don't
That's
know
an
about
elimination
definitely.
match.
It's an exciting
Oh,
match coming up.
6 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, and noon my time. Way too early
Maybe
for me.
I'll still be up. That'll be the plan.
I'll be awake, but our 3 restreamers, I don't think would be. So maybe not. But then there are some other matches later in the day. Jakazam versus Adresadini. Boney, top 8 player Boney is coming back versus Draconic Dawn, who I think is also a top 8 player
Oh wow.
one time.
Really?
There's 3.
Think?
I think so. I think 1 year.
Hold on.
Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe I'm getting them confused.
I'm
You've
really
done well.
interested. Here?
I'm gonna load it up.
Oh, I did have one question about it. Was my stream choppy at all tonight? My internet last couple days has been weird, so I'm wondering if I was having trouble.
Oh, it was fine.
I can't remember
Nice.
which player, but I feel like I did see it was stopped for like a second and then
Okay.
catch back up.
That's not too bad. I didn't have any the weird, latency things turned on. I was just hoping I wouldn't be crashing because the other day it was just up and down with Roger's internet here. But
Good old Roger.
sounds good to me. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, everyone knows here.
Draconic
We
Dawn.
have it on screen here. I was wrong. 10th was the best place.
Yeah, really close.
Draconic Dawn.
That's still close though. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one game away from 8th.
Yeah, so that'll be a good match. One of many to look forward to tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and say none more for tonight. So thank you everyone for watching. Mystery Tournament has been a blast. We hope to see you back here again tomorrow for more of it. Until then, take care.